like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone to Pulaski on this morning and thank you because we know that we are at the end of summer for some and you're wrapping up those last vacations. So we truly count it an honor that you decided to come and share with us on this morning. I don't know if you noticed when you entered the front door of the building, but if once you enter, there is an air of excitement that permeates the hallways of Pulaski High School this morning that we are excited about. We are certainly thrilled about the opportunity of becoming IB on this morning. About 3 years ago, we began this journey of becoming an authorized IB middle year program. And although the journey seemed to be long at times and filled with much work, we have reached a milestone on this morning. And know that our staff, our students, our parents, our district, and the city of Milwaukee are more than well deserving of this program in the city. This program provides a greater opportunity for our students to become college and career ready. And it allows them to possess the tools to navigate through this global world that we live in. And that's what we're most excited about. So as we begin to prepare for opening of school, which is coming up in less than a month for us, we are excited about the opportunities that will wait for the staff, the students, and the parents when they return over the next 3 weeks. Now, at this time, I have the great opportunity to introduce someone who's going to come up, and she's going to give you more details about the IB program, and she certainly is familiar with the journey that we have gone on. Dr. Jennifer Smith now serves as a Senior Director of Curriculum and Instruction, but she's also the past principal of Rufus King IB School. So she certainly knows the journey that Pulaski went on over these 3 years. So at this time, I'm going to ask that you please receive Dr. Jennifer Smith.
Good morning. Thank you for allowing me to speak with you on this exciting occasion and to celebrate with Principal Patrick and the entire Pulaski School community on the authorization as an IB Middle Years program. So Principal Patrick mentioned that I'm a former IB principal, but I'm also a former IB student. And I know firsthand the power of an IB education and the wonderful opportunities that this program will bring to Pulaski students. Today, Pulaski joins 4,000 IB schools worldwide that provide this high-quality program focusing on developing knowledgeable and inquiring students. IB students develop strong academic, social, and emotional characteristics. Through the IB Middle Years program, students will be encouraged to think critically and independently as they own their own learning path. They will become culturally aware through the development of a second language and the global perspective in all content areas. And they will be engaged in a rigorous program that will prepare them for the highest ranking universities around the world. For several years, Milwaukee Public Schools has been dedicated to the goal of expanding advanced academic opportunities throughout the district. We know that research tells us that students that participate in advanced programs such as the IB program will benefit both academically and socially, and we want the students of Milwaukee to have those opportunities. Pulaski's MYP program joins the network of middle years programs in MPS, joining King Middle Years, Ronald Reagan High School, Rufus King High School, and Wedgwood. This district is committed to supporting Pulaski as they continue to grow their IB programs, offering and applying to be both a diploma and a career program, joining a greater network and offering the full continuum of IB programming to the students of Milwaukee Public Schools. So congratulations to Ms. Patrick and the very dedicated staff of Pulaski on your authorization. I am so excited to see the fruits of your labor in the implementation of your MYP programming. This will continue to be a labor of love for the students of Pulaski. Thank you all for your commitment to providing the best educational opportunities to your students, and again, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. At this time, I have the privilege of introducing someone who is special to the Pulaski family, and that's because he's one of our very own students. Jeremiah Baez is going into his third year, a junior at Pulaski. He also plays on the Pulaski basketball team. He is a student leader, and he is an overall respectful young man. We are indeed delighted that not only could Jeremiah, but his mother is also here joining us on this morning for this great day. When we found out that we were becoming an authorized school, and I quote, Jeremiah said, "I deserve this." And Jeremiah is absolutely correct. Jeremiah, not only do you deserve this, but all of your peers deserve this as well. So I am privileged to announce Jeremiah to you at this time, and he will be our student speaker.
Good morning. My name is Jeremiah Baez. I am an upcoming junior here at Pulaski High School. First and foremost, I would like to thank Ms. Lemon, Ms. Harris, and Ms. Patrick. They put their trust in me this year to become a leader of Pulaski High School. I was so excited when Pulaski became an IB school. It took hard work and confidence to get to this point. I would also like to thank my classmates. Ms. Lemon and Ms. Harris picked the right group of students to get the job done. We all were risk takers and knowledgeable to show the students here at the IB Pulaski High School to get here and I'm sorry, I messed up. We all were risk takers and knowledgeable to get IB in the name of Pulaski. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremiah. And I don't know if you noticed, but Jeremiah used terminology that is very familiar with IB. Risk taker and knowledgeable are two of the 10 learner profiles that our students have been working with over this 3-year journey. And we've been sharing with them how can you apply these not only in the education but also in your everyday life. Jeremiah, thank you. Great job. So at this time, I also have the opportunity to present another individual who's going to come forward. And within the last meeting that I was at, that he presented at, and there were several things that stood out. One of the things is that he will always ask us, how are the children? And he hopes that our response is, the children are well. I am privileged and honored on this morning to introduce to you who was also my first boss when I went into principalship as my regional superintendent. But today I am honored to introduce to you our interim superintendent, Dr. Keith Posley.
Good morning to everyone, and thanks for being here on such a wonderful occasion. These are the days that we wake up for and it's just like, we are ready to go and make this happen. And to Jeremiah, thank you for being here. Job well done. And I just want to take this opportunity to recognize some individuals who have gotten us here today. We get nowhere alone. And not just some individuals, I just want you to stand when I call your name. I know I'm here to make sure that the wonderful presentation is rendered. But before we do that, I want to recognize some individuals. And before I do that I want to say that our focus this year, we have 5 key priorities. And 3 of those 5 key priorities will be exemplified here today. Number 1, increased academic achievement and accountability. Number 2, improved district and school culture. And number 3, developing our staff. 3 of those things will happen with this honor this morning as being a part of an IB family. And individuals that I want to recognize that are here this morning, I would ask the principal, Lolita Patrick, will you please stand? Christine Lemons, as well as the whole entire Pulaski staff, along with Jeremiah. We can't do it without you. So if you would stand, I also would like to recognize and have, look at the Pulaski staff. I also would like to recognize Chief Tanya Adair, and I ask that you would stand because they played an instrumental role in this, as well Senior Director Dr. Jennifer Smith. And I have to recognize Jody Goldberg, who have been a little stepped away. I'm going to ask that you stand, and all of the IB principals that I see that have shown up in the room today to support us through this effort. Could we give those individuals a round of applause? All of you make me MPS proud. And now and you may be seated now, because we are here for a joyful occasion, and for that I ask now what we all come here for this morning. I'm going to ask Dr. Jennifer Smith if you would join me here at the podium. Our principal, Lolita Patrick, if you would join me, and Jeremiah, come on up to the podium. And my goal this morning is to just start off by reading a few excerpts of a wonderful letter that we received to authorize this to happen. And it reads, on behalf of the International Baccalaureate Organization, IB, on behalf of Director General Sylvia McCoo, it is my privilege to inform you that Casimir Pulaski High School is now authorized IB, World School for the Middle Years Program, MYP. Congratulations to you and your colleagues on this considerable accomplishment. As an IB World School offering the MYP program, you are part of a global community of schools committed to developing knowledgeable, caring young people who will be ready to negotiate their future successfully in their contributions, resulting in more harmonious and peaceful in a peaceful world. We commend your school educators, administrators, students, and families for their active role in choosing to offer the IB program. And basically it says MYP program. The positive results of this choice will become evident in your community as classes of MYP students graduate and undertake activities that enhance social, cultural, and economic environments, locally, nationally, and perhaps internationally. The IB is committed to professional development of teachers and looking forward to welcoming young schools MYP faculty members into the IB community of educators, where they will find contributors and a dynamic global network of professionals committed to professional practices and teaching of students and sharing those practices with each other. And this morning, I have the honor to submit. And could we have the IB coordinator come up? And you know what? I want the whole entire Casimir Pulaski staff to come up and be with us at this time. And I'll wait till you get here until I do the honors, because it's well deserved. And Jeremiah's mother, if you want to come up, please do so as well. And any students that we have at Casimir Pulaski High School. Casimir Pulaski High School. All right.